Scotty's complete Star Trek timeline explained. Montgomery Scott is one of Star Trek's most enduring and beloved figures, a man who could coax miracles out of broken engines and whose optimism and ingenuity kept the Enterprise flying through impossible odds. Played with charm and humor by James Doohan, and later revived by Simon Pegg in the Kelvin Timeline films, Scotty's journey through Star Trek spanned centuries, timelines, and even dimensions. Let's chart the full course of the miracle worker's story across the Star Trek universe, his career, his triumphs, and the moments that made him a legend. The early years and Starfleet career. Montgomery Scott was born in Scotland, Earth, in the early 23rd century. Canon places his birth year around 2222. His passion for engineering manifested early. Even as a child, he was fascinated by machines and mechanical systems. By the time he joined Starfleet Academy, Scotty's reputation as a prodigy in warp mechanics was already taking shape. Unlike some of his peers, Scotty wasn't driven by ambition for rank or glory. His devotion was purely to the art of engineering, to make things work, no matter what. He graduated from the academy with high honors in engineering and was soon assigned to several ships before his fateful posting aboard the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 under Captain James T. Kirk. The original series, The Heart of the Enterprise. During Star Trek, the original series 2265 to 2269, Scotty served as the chief engineer of the Enterprise, and his title became synonymous with heroics in the engine room. Whenever the ship faced a crisis, whether battling Klingons, Romulans, or malfunctioning alien technology, Kirk would bark, "Scotty, we need more power." And somehow, against all odds, Scotty would deliver. His miracle worker reputation wasn't just earned through technical brilliance. It was through sheer creativity. Scotty could jury-rig a warp drive out of spare parts, stabilize a damaged antimatter reactor, or trick alien computers into shutting down, all while maintaining his cool Scottish wit. Episodes like The Doomsday Machine and The Trouble with Tribbles cemented his legend. He wasn't just an engineer. He was the soul of the ship. Scotty's dedication extended beyond machines. He cared deeply for the Enterprise, referring to her affectionately as if she were a living being. He even took command on occasion, showing calm leadership under pressure. His moral compass was as solid as his technical expertise, loyal, stubborn, and brave. The motion picture era, aging with grace and wisdom. By the time of Star Trek, the motion picture 2271, Scotty had spent years with the Enterprise and was instrumental in refitting the ship. His relationship with the vessel was practically romantic. He spent months in dry dock personally overseeing every system upgrade. Through the subsequent films The Wrath of Khan, The Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, The Final Frontier, and The Undiscovered Country, Scotty's role continued to evolve. He became older, gruffer, and a bit more world-weary, but no less brilliant. In The Wrath of Khan 2285, his grief over the loss of a young engineer, his nephew Peter Preston, revealed a tender and human side rarely seen. Despite tragedy, he continued his duties, repairing the Enterprise even in the face of death itself. By The Voyage Home 2286, his humor shone again as he adapted to 20th century technology with memorable moments like trying to talk to a computer via a mouse. "Hello, computer," a line that remains iconic in Star Trek lore. The Undiscovered Country 2293 marked the end of an era for Scotty and the original crew, retired or close to it. He left Starfleet with his reputation secure as one of the finest engineers in Federation history. Relics and the 24th century. Scotty's second life. In one of Star Trek, The Next Generation's most touching episodes, Relics 2369, Scotty returned, sort of. Having been trapped in a transporter buffer for 75 years after a crash landing on the Dyson Sphere, Scotty was accidentally discovered by the Enterprise D crew. For a man whose career ended in the 23rd century, awakening in the 24th was both awe-inspiring and heartbreaking. The technology was unfamiliar, the world had moved on, and Scotty felt obsolete. Yet, with the help of Geordi LaForge, the current chief engineer, Scotty once again proved that experience and creativity never go out of style. Together, they used old-school ingenuity to save the Enterprise D from destruction, bridging a century of engineering progress with pure Scotty genius. By the end, he left to explore the galaxy in a borrowed shuttle, heading off toward his next adventure, a fittingly open-ended farewell. The Kelvin Timeline, a younger, wilder Scotty. In J.J. Abrams' 2009 Star Trek reboot, Simon Pegg brought a fresh take to Scotty in the Kelvin Timeline, a parallel universe created by Nero's incursion. This version of Scotty, while younger and more irreverent, retains the same spirit of